see your phone every day, you see your TikTok app every day. That's why you remind yourself to go on TikTok every day. And then you create a habit out of it, right? So do the same with your vision board. See your vision board every day, act on it every day, you'll make a habit out of it. Once it's a habit, it takes no effort. I've been procrastinating so much to film this video. I'm like, what should I wear? What kind of makeup should I put? Where should I film? And you know what? Let's just start. Let's just get the video rolling. That could be your first tip to, motivation, understanding that you're procrastinating and act on it. I have this quote, and it's usually the quote that, I read every day. It's done is better than perfect. I've been procrastinating about this video for so long, for the past couple of days. I should have filmed it 2 days ago, yesterday, this morning, and here I am now. Procrastination is one of the biggest things. It does happen to me all the time. So understanding what procrastinating is, understanding what really makes you procrastinate, and act on it, recognizing it, and you know what? 1, 2, 3, go. That could be your first little tip. Someone wants to join me in the video. The thing is, if you are looking to, change your life and, absolutely make sure that you're more motivated, that you're more successful, that you actually do the things that you say you want to do, that you actually go after the goals that you say you want to, accomplish. I think the first tip I'm going to tell you is imagine the life that you dream of. Write down little things that the dream you would do in that dream life. So for example, in my dream life, I would love to work for myself. I would love to be, own my own company, do my own thing. I would love to have my house clean and tidy at all times, because that doesn't happen every day. I dream of, having time to walk the dog for hours and just enjoy the outside with him. I imagine, myself being very stylish. I imagine myself being active and fit and enjoying going to the gym and having like some, workout challenges and working, towards, accomplishing those workouts, whatever. Those are some of the things I imagine. So what I have to do is imagine that, write down, and then every day stop, a few times a day to think, am I doing the things that I dream about, or am I doing the things that will get me there, right? Because just because you imagine to have like all the money in the world doesn't mean that right now that you don't have it, you go about spending. No, but you go about saving or investing or, doing whatever you can to eventually achieve that, right? But the little things that you can do is, for example, walk the dog. I try to do that every day, especially on the weekend. I spend more time cleaning the house. Sometimes it's a mess, but other days I'm like, no, I want my house to be clean, and I really put on the effort for it to be clean. Being stylish, I like people that dress well, and I feel like I'm a bit lazy sometimes, but some days I'm just like, no, I'm gonna dress well. So those little things, do as you would want to be, and eventually you'll make it, fake it.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful like you did out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not?
Next tip would be, start the day the right way. If you really want to have this dream life, if you really want to be accomplishing something, start the day the right way. If you say, so for example, at the moment, I want to save money, I want to be more active, and I want to read more, and I want to, work on YouTube, for example. If I start the day scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, is that going to get me there? No. So at the moment, my routine, I wake up really early, come downstairs. I can't be in the bed because otherwise I'll fall asleep. Come downstairs, read a book, like a motivational book or like a success tips book. Right now I'm reading the badass book from Jensen Zero. The next one is going to be the 4-Hour Work Week. So, you read, because that's what I want. That's part of my dream life. It helps me, inspires me, it motivates me. Then I'll go for a walk with his little one. That's another thing that I really want to do. Enjoy my time outside in the nature with him. Then I come back, I have a nice breakfast, and while I'm watching breakfast, I usually watch a YouTube video from someone, like YouTube tips or YouTube motivational tips or something that will help me, either professionally or, you know, in terms of YouTube, in terms of motivation, you know, whatever I'm feeling in the day. It's not just a video to have fun. It's something that will, you know, add to my life, something that will bring value. I can be on my phone for a little bit because obviously I still want to check Instagram, I still want to check a little bit my TikToks, but I just give myself a few minutes, then it's time to work, and I start working, and I've started putting my phone in a drawer so I'm not distracted by it. So yeah, definitely find what, you know, works well for you in terms of morning habits, the little things that will help you get there, set you, you know, put you in the right mood, set you in the right way. But obviously also, don't forget, sleep. the night before, make sure you go to bed on time, because if you don't, it's going to be much harder for you to then the next day do whatever you want to do. No matter what time you have to wake up, make sure you have the right amount of hours to sleep, because that's what really is going to help you. And then tied to this one, the other tip is creating new habits. So obviously we talked about these morning habits that I've created for myself to help me set the pace for the day, but then create other habits like putting the phone away so I don't watch TikToks while I'm at work. If your house is always not tidy at all, create the habit. At the end of the day, you can't go to bed until you put everything in the dishwasher, or until you wash everything yourself, or until you clean the stove. You know, these little things. And you don't have to go and change your life drastically. That doesn't work for me. It's the little things. For example, we just started going to the gym because I did say I wanted to lose weight. Make the habit of going to the gym twice a week. And we went days that we weren't feeling, I say we, you know, me and my partner, my boyfriend, you know, goes with me as well. We had days that were like, we're not feeling it. We went for 20 minutes. Ended up being half an hour. But that was better than nothing. Like, it created the habit. Now we're more likely to go, because now we created the habit. We're going twice a week. We're just creating the habit. Then eventually we're probably going to do 3 times a week, because that's like really my goal, 3 times a week. And eventually we'll go for longer. And there has been days that we've been there for longer, you know, so it's just create the habits little by little. That was going to set you long term. Because if you are forcing yourself to stay in the gym like for 2 hours, and you hate it, it's not gonna last long. So create the habit, little by little, increase those habits. One thing I will say about habits is don't forget about your rewards. So for you to create new habits, you have to have a reward at the end. For me to be able to go on TikTok, I have to do a few things, you know, on my to-do list before I'm able to go on TikTok, for example. Or for me to be able to, you know, watch a movie at the end of the day, I have to do a few things, you know. I cannot reward myself for not doing something. If I say, oh, I don't want to edit this video, I'll play Pokemon instead, I'm rewarding myself for bad behavior, you know? So focus on the things that you want to do and then give yourself a reward for it. You will feel so much better at the end of the day. And then another thing is, you know, a lot of people like to talk the law of attraction. And I've read a little bit about it. I haven't read The Secret. That's, I think it's like the main one, I believe, for the law of attraction. I have watched a few videos, and, you know, I believe to a certain degree in the law of attraction. Like, if you focus on the positive, you're gonna get positive. And, you know, a lot of people think it's total BS. But I think it works a little bit, because I feel like now you're going to focus on the things that you want to focus on. For example, we got a new car. Never noticed that car in my life. Now, every time we go somewhere, I notice that car everywhere. Wasn't it there before? Yes, because now I'm focusing on it. And now I notice, right? So that's the kind of thing. I feel like the law of attraction, you know, if you focus on the positive, you will see more positive coming to you. And I think sometimes, you know, you might not take good opportunities because you're not seeing them. You're blinded by the negativity and the bad things and stuff. But I feel like if you focus on the good things and you work hard towards them, when the opportunity shows up, you gotta see it and you gotta take advantage. And then the last tip I'm gonna say is create a vision board. And I'll share my vision board with you. Basically, when you create a vision board, you focus on all these tips that I said before, the things of your dream life, what do you want to accomplish, little things like that, and then you just put it on the board so you don't forget. So for example, I want to earn more money. I want to focus on, building my own business. I want to focus on, losing the weight, being more active. I want to be fit. I want to, dress myself a bit better. I want to go on holidays. I want to hang out with friends more often. All these things that I imagine. Eating healthy. I always forget about that one. So I put all of that in my vision board. I put all of that in my little board, and I see that board every day. That's another trick. If you get a board and then you hide it and you don't see it every day, what's the point? So that's the thing, like, you have to create a little vision board that will work for you. You have to create something that, it really represents what you really want, and then you focus on that every day. You see it every day and you think about it every day, so you're gonna take more actions towards getting those things, and that's why you get it. And this really goes with the law of attraction, and this really goes with the habits and all the tips that I said so far, because it's true. Like, it's true. The vision board is just a physical way for you to see these things that you're thinking. The same way if you write down these things, you can I do a bit of journaling. That could be a tip as well, journaling. But, I didn't want to make this video too long. So yeah, definitely like writing down, getting a physical idea of what you actually want and what you're working for. Seeing that every day, that will keep you in the right track. That's really it. That's, just a quick little video, some tips, going straight to the point. If you have any questions, if you want more tips, whatever, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and let me know down in the comments, what do you actually use to help you out? Because I have been watching a lot of videos. If you made a video yourself, let me know down in the comments, because I'm really trying to, change my habits, change the way I live, change the things that I do. So it would really be cool, if we can help each other. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Levi, say bye-bye. Who's that? Who's there? Do you want to say bye? He's looking out the garden to see if there's any cats.